Coming in, we have a new tropical storm, that's Harvey. It's formed just to the east of the Caribbean. GERD is now post-tropical, and we have several other systems out there that we're going to be watching in the coming days. Harvey just upgraded from tropical low, and this one tracks into the Caribbean and then eventually makes a landfall. That would be on Monday or Tuesday in Central America, so it stays well to the South Florida and is not a threat here.
Harvey, now a tropical storm and only getting stronger, moving through the Gulf. The dangerous storm on track to turn into a hurricane could make landfall as early as tomorrow, bringing with it catastrophic flooding to Texas and Louisiana.
As you can see, the satellite shows it's consolidating. It's getting stronger. It has a very circular presentation indicative of a healthy storm. It has just been upgraded to a hurricane. It's no longer a tropical storm. The winds are up to 80 miles an hour.
This is a very serious situation. The reason we're seeing 17,000 National Guardsmen called up, and again, we don't know how bad it is. We are right here in Corpus Christi, but this whole area along the coast has just been battered.
Tropical storm Harvey is a lead once again, hammering the Gulf Coast after making landfall for a second time. Severe flash flooding hit Beaumont and Port Arthur, Texas this morning after hours of heavy rain. The local sheriff says Port Arthur is cut off by flooding, and people there are now going into what he calls survival mode.
Well, by now we're standing in water that is past our knees. There's no food. The weird thing was that we evacuated to seek shelter, and we ended up here where we have probably more water here than we had in my house.
The shelter started to flood around 1 a.m., maybe 2. It almost looks like something out of a movie. It doesn't seem like it's something that's real.
We recognized we could reach out to them, we could help them. And one of the great things about working at a library is that you get to make a difference in the people's lives in your community. And wouldn't it be neat if we at Kent District Library and others in our community could make a difference in the lives of those 1,000 miles from here?
Right.
And so that's what we are doing. We are collecting 50,000 books to replace their collection that was lost during the hurricane. So a lot of times I get asked the question, you know, what made you think of doing this? You're so far away. It just comes back to that original story where we were talking about it'd be nice if we could do something. Everybody wanted to do something. And you hear that a lot throughout life. I wish we could do something. But people don't always act on that. Sometimes it takes sort of a leap of faith to say, we're going to do something, and something is better than nothing. And even if we only collect 10 books, that would be 10 more books than what they have. That'd be 10 books they don't have to buy. That'd be 10 books that citizens or children or whomever is in that community could use and enjoy. We didn't wake up one day saying we're going to imagine how to do something incredible for a library over 1,000 miles away from here. But that day we did listen with an empathetic ear about what had happened to a number of libraries and a number of citizens and communities down south. And we thought how fortunate we are not to have to have suffered that, and what a great position we were in order to do something for them. In other words, we're all kind of in this together. We're not in competition with one another. We're all here to help our citizens with literacy and to help with entertainment and engagement, and that's what we're here to do. And wouldn't it be great if anytime there's an occasion where one library is down, the others help pick them back up? Because by working together and recognizing that we're all in this together, it's going to help libraries throughout the nation. And that's what it's really all about. You know, one library creating a tidal wave of energy or a whole lot of support to help another library or group of libraries in need. And because we endeavor to do something, then something pretty amazing happens in the end.